Hi guys, this is Ashish and today's topic is what to do when a girl acts distant or if she acts hot and cold, what to do. So let's start the topic. So there are two scenarios. One is for those couples who are staying together and one is for those who are not staying together. Okay, so let's cover up the simpler one first, couples who are not staying together. So for those, this topic also covers like how to be a mystery to a girl in both the scenarios. This will answer to those people also who think and who want to know how to be a mystery to a girl. So here we go. Couples who are staying away. And if you're seeing that your girl is acting distant or hot and cold, what you should do is cut down the supply, demand will automatically increase. And this works in the dating world very well. For example, if you're meeting your girl almost every day or maybe 4 times a week or 3 times a week, and you're seeing that she's acting distant, then what you should do is cut down the supply. That is, meet her only twice a week. If that improves the situation but it's slow, then meet her once a week. But yeah, once a week is a necessity. You can't go beyond that, like 2 weeks mein ek bar, or sorry, you can't go like 2 weeks mein once, or you have to meet her 3 weeks mein once. It has to be at least once a week. So, first things first, make it 2 times a week or once a week. Secondly, let her contact you more, as I've said before, and you should contact her less. You only contact her once a week to set a date. Okay? Cut down the supply of talking. Let her call you more. When she calls you, keep the conversations crisp and point to point. And you should be the one to end the conversation first. Okay? And make some smart excuse of being busy. She shouldn't feel that you are ignoring her. Okay? It shouldn't feel to her like you are ignoring her. Then that may decrease her interest. She should be feeling wondering about you. And secondly, she should be feeling that, okay, he has been busy a lot. He has his life. He keeps doing his work. He is not totally behind me or needy or insecure. He has his own life. He is secure and all. She should feel like that. And he's busy in his life. She should feel that. Okay, this is as simple as that. Now let's come into those couples who are staying together. Now this is little difficult. Because what happens is, being mystery here, since you can't stay away from her, it becomes little difficult. So there are few tricks and techniques which I'll tell you now, which you will apply and her interest will rise like hell. Yeah. So first, space. Like you can take a vacation of 10 days, 7 days or 12 days and go to your friend's place or maybe to Lonavala, or maybe if your job offers that thing that you have to be out of your home for at least 10 days or 20 days, then it's icing on the cake. So for people who have jobs which requires being away from home, for example, like an army or maybe in merchant navy, which requires you to be away, or for pilot, which requires you to be away for a certain period of time, like 10 days or 12 days, that space will make her attracted to you and make you a mystery in her eyes. Okay. Or you can go for a vacation, or maybe you don't go for a vacation, you lie to her, but she shouldn't come to know that you're lying, okay? And you go to your friend's place or your dad's place or your mom's place and stay there for a week and then come back. Then again go there, stay there for a week, then again come back. Meet her only once a week. Okay? Same logic with those couples who were not staying together, same logic like that only. But here what you're doing, you're giving an excuse of going away to your mom or maybe your father and something like that and applying the same technique. But for people who are not good at that, what they can do is, they can give surprises without letting the girl know what the surprise is. You don't even have to give the inkling to the girl that what the surprise is all about. It should be sudden and she should be in shock, in a positive shock. Okay? She should be in a shock, wow. And she will be all over you. So giving surprises, not over, like once a week or maybe twice in a month, that will be good. But every day giving surprises, that will be too much. So giving her surprises will increase her interest level and her distant nature will reduce and she will come to you. Okay. And also what you can do is, people who are giving surprises, to add to that, what you can do is, you can have a separate room for yourself where you will only work and it will be only you there in your room, or maybe your pet, no one else, not even your girlfriend. Okay. It will be your private space where no one can enter and you will be only working there. Okay, so it will make the idea of staying away for a week practical by being at that place, which separates you from her. For example, if there is a house of 3 BHK, make one room of yours for your laptop, for your work, and for your privacy, where no one enters and your wife won't enter, and it will be only for you. Where at that point of time you'll be keeping away from her. Okay, make a separate room. But there comes a difficult point where there is only 1 BHK house or maybe a small house. Then what to do? It's a little difficult part, but I would suggest in such a case, what you can do is you may be having some garage, maybe a car garage or maybe a bike garage. If you're having a bike garage or car garage, make that room as your computer room and your private room where you only work and no one interferes your life. Now, this way you can create space and attraction in her mind. So for guys who don't have that much money to spend for a separate room or have a big house, what they can do is give surprises. Okay, surprises they can give. That too twice or once in a month, not like every day, or once in a week is also okay. Okay, but I would suggest two times in a month is good. And secondly is what, make that garage as your private room where no one goes. You can go. It can be on the ground floor, or maybe if you're staying in the ground floor, if it's to the adjacent room of yours, you can make that room only your private room where no one enters, and it is only for your work purpose, where no one distracts you, not even your parents, not even your girlfriend, no one. So this way she'll be wondering about you because you're not in front of her eyes, you're away. Okay, so this is also one of the biggest factor, that giving surprises, keeping a separate room if you have a big house, or keeping a garage if you don't have a very big house. If you don't have that option also, then you will have to learn 2 techniques very thoroughly. One is giving surprises, okay, and second is learning proper etiquettes of everything. If you don't have money to have a separate room for garage or 3 BHK house to have a separate room, if you don't have that much money, then there are only 2 factors which can save you. Okay, actually 3 factors. One is that you go to your mom's house or family's house for a week or friend's house for a week, then come back and meet her, and then again go back, then again once a week you meet her, like that. But if you're not willing to do that, then only 2 things can save you. That is surprises, okay, giving her surprises, as I told. And the last thing is surprises and I forgot. Wait a sec. Surprises. You can give her surprises and learn the etiquettes. And learn the etiquettes, proper etiquettes of everything, which will only increase her interest level. That means you should know everything in a right way, which will increase her interest level. For example, let's take an example of food. You can't eat your food with your hand like this or something like that. This will decrease her interest level. So learn the proper etiquette of eating with fork and knife the food. Okay, with that, her interest will increase. Similarly, learn the etiquettes of giving respect to elders. Not talking like, okay, what? Shut up. Not like that. Very respectfully talking to others, and the mannerisms, eating habits, proper manners, proper discipline, proper sleeping time, proper eating habits. This proper mannerism and proper etiquettes of each and everything, including the food habits, including giving respect to elders, including giving respect to the outside people when you're going out, also to people who are your labor or maybe waiter, people who are working very low, have a very low wage. Giving respect to those people also will increase her interest in you. So, surprises and having proper etiquettes in everything which you do, and that is very difficult. That is very difficult. It's much difficult than giving space and surprises. That is a much difficult, because you don't have to be familiar. You have to be unfamiliar. And you can be unfamiliar by not being completely honest, not telling everything about you, having your own personal life, private life, and as I said, learning etiquettes of everything. Doing puja, eating food, sleeping, treating people, and eating food in a right way, talking in a right way. Right way in the sense, I'm not saying that you have to be a professional speaker or something like that. I mean to say there should be class while you speaking. Whether Hindi or English, that doesn't matter. There should be some class while you speak. So these things. So basically etiquettes of everything. Okay. So get this thing in your head and trust me, the girl who's acting distant or hot and cold, she will it will be completely reversed. Basically what we are doing is, if you have gone through my video, making her your girlfriend, you will understand that we used to meet her once a week. Now, since she has become your girlfriend, now you're meeting her more, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times a week, and you're opening up more. Now we have to reverse it. We have to go to the first date. Again, we have to start over from the point when it was the first date. Remember what techniques we applied in the first date? Now from there we have to start and then go on. If you can afford, if you're not staying together. Even if you're staying together and if you can afford that, then do that. Okay, so we have to go to the first date and start over from there. We have to reverse it. We have to cut the supply and the demand will increase. Okay? Thank you guys. This is Ashish signing off. And if you like my video, please like, comment and subscribe so that you can get the future updates. And if you have any particular doubt or you want a particular video to be made on a particular topic, please fill my comment sections. Please fill my comment section. I'll be honored to help you guys out. And if you click on my right, you'll subscribe to my channel. And to my left, you can see 2 different videos which are based on practical advices. And you should go through that because it will help you drastically. And in reality, it works. Thank you.